we doing today, everybody? Well, today is what is this? Today's 1/2 of 20, the second day of the first year. You know, the new year. And it's already off to a bad start, man. I don't understand it. I don't know if you guys have seen this poke going around Facebook or not. Let's see if I can get my camera to do it. That guy right there died January the 1st of 2020. That's the first one that died, and since then there's been 2 more that's died in these tow trucks out here from people hitting them and killing them. Something has to give. The lawmakers, somebody needs to start doing something. All these politicians out here want to keep talking, but they don't want to do anything about it. It's retarded. 3 people have died already. And we ain't even out of the first week of the month yet. That just bothers me. That how many of our tow truck drivers, brothers and sisters out here to get killed every year going to work to do their job. Trying to support their families and take care of their household. People really need to learn how to slow down and move over and pay attention to what they're doing. It's a bad thing, man. Bad thing. And another thing that's going on is I hear a lot of people getting their tow trucks robbed. They're doing their job, and next thing you know, they come back to their tow truck and everything on the inside is gone. I got a buddy of mine named Brian. He works over in Kansas. He went to Walmart, met his wife up there, did their grocery shopping, whatever have you they were doing in there. Came out, and on the inside of his truck, somebody got in there and took everything. They even took the remote to his winch. Freaking thieves. You know, if it doesn't belong to you, freaking don't take it. It don't belong to you. Go to work. Go get a job. Do like everybody else got to do. If you look on these tow trucks, when you get a job as a tow truck driver, they come with the very minimum of tools. Everything else on the tow truck, the operator themselves have purchased that stuff out of their own pocket. That stuff right there really pisses me off. And it's crazy too, because if you think about it, a lot of the tow trucks out here got cameras on them now. Inside. So it shows everything on the inside of the cab. So when you break into that truck, you're already on camera. You freaking thieves are stupid. And you know, if you walk out the door and fucking somebody's inside the tow truck, you're gonna get it, bud. A tow truck ain't nothing but a weapon. There's tools, there's hammers, there's all kinds of stuff that a person can pick up and use as a weapon. Not only that, most tow truck drivers carry guns now. I'm just saying, I'm advising, do not freaking be stealing from a tow truck. Because one day you're going to reach your hand inside somebody's truck and you're going to wish you would have never done that. It's going to be the worst mistake of your life. I am not going to sit here and tell you what I got in this truck, but if I walked out the door and caught somebody in this truck, it will not be a pretty thing. The world's messed up as it is, you know. Leave the working man alone. He's just trying to earn $1. Shoot. It ain't like right here robbing banks, you know, or trying to hurt somebody. Most tow truck drivers drive a tow truck because they like to help people. And this is our way of helping you. No, we're not rocket scientists. You know, we ain't gonna cure cancer or anything. This is what we do. Yeah, sorry I ain't put up no videos in a while. I just ain't had nothing to put up. I've been doing the same old routine calls, you know, nothing exciting. The I mean, I could have done this video where I was sitting at home in a chair or something, and I figured at least this way here you can have something else to look at besides my ugly mug. But when my buddy Brian's truck getting his truck ripped off and getting a bunch of stuff stolen out of it, that really pissed me off. And then I've noticed these people putting the stuff on Facebook, you know, where we got 3 different people that's already died already driving these tow trucks this year. These are not good numbers. You know, we need everybody to pull together and get our lawmakers and the people that's in charge, you know, to start get off their butts and get something done about it. You know, we're all, us people in these tow trucks, we're considered city workers too out here, roadside, emergency workers. We're considered all of them, however you want to say it. You know, if you go down the highway and you hit a construction site and you hit one of them construction people in there, you're going to get a big fine, you're going to go to prison. If you go down the road, hit a cop car, a fire truck, or an ambulance, or anything like that, you're going to wish you were not there that day because your life is pretty much over. But you hit a tow truck driver, most of the time you get slapped on the wrist and let go, and they don't file charges at all, and they call it an accident. It's retarded. You know, think about that. How would you like to go to work today doing your job and somebody else comes up and kills you? Or comes up and maims you real bad where you can't work anymore and support your family? Just think about that when you can't go home and hold your wife or your girlfriend or boyfriend, you know, whatever you're doing in life. And all you're doing is going to work trying to earn $1. That's really a messed up thing. I got a hold of my buddy Brian. He's okay, you know, he's just gonna have to start replacing a bunch of stuff, you know, right after Christmas. So he really don't have the money, you know, he just spent all his money on his bills and his Christmas for his family. So he's gonna be struggling for a little bit to get his tools and everything back in that truck. But he works for a good company, and I think his boss is gonna help him out a little bit. So Brian, brother, I'm sorry that happened to you, man. I really am sorry that happened to you. Yep, everybody I've been talking to, man, the tow trucks have been slow around here. Ain't been doing much of anything. You know, the weather really ain't been bad. We've had snow once, twice this year so far. Hell, here on Christmas Day here, it was 60 degrees on Christmas. You know, it's usually always below 0. It was 60 degrees. Can you believe that for Christmas? That was just unbelievable. I've had some people ask me some questions on my Corvette, you know, the one I've had. You know, I showed, last thing I posted on that is I redid the leaf springs and stuff on that thing, and I haven't touched it. I'm waiting for a door handle to come in, and it should be in here this weekend, and I'll replace that. But I plan on making a lot more videos of it. I know here as soon as it warms up here, I'm gonna go up here and get it legal, so that way we can drive it. We're gonna enjoy that car. We're not gonna just leave it sitting in the garage. We're actually gonna get out and drive it. Do some donuts with it. I might even take it over to the shop I know and let them have it, and let them put me a hot rod motor in it. Just haven't made up my mind what I want to do with it yet. You know, I can rebuild the motor myself, but you know, you're talking, you know, a few weeks, a month before it'd be from start to finish. And you know, I just don't want to spend that much time on it. And then take it somewhere else and have them do it. But there's gonna be some more videos coming out about that car here pretty quick, I promise you. But I hope you guys all be safe out there. You know, be careful, be considerate on things that's going on in this world. And you freaking thieves, you need your freaking hands chopped off. I'm sorry, that's just the way I feel. And I'm sure everybody out here that works their butt off to take care of the responsibilities probably feels the same way. I'll tell you a true story. Years ago, I was working for a grocery store type thing, and I wasn't doing that, man. I was just like, I'm 17, 18 years old, I believe it was, and I was a cart attendant. Basically, all I did was went out in the parking lot and got the shopping carts, brought them back in the store, you know, and picked up some trash. Basically a flunky job, you know, but hey, who cares? I got paid. And one day, by accident, I caught a woman in there. She was stealing that little packages of meat, where they like 35 cents, $1 a package, little sandwich meat. And she had put a couple of those in her pocket, and she stole a loaf of bread. And I caught her red-handed. I wasn't even trying. I just walked up on her when she did it. And she started crying to me. So I took her up to the front of the store, and I took the last $10 I had in my name and paid for her groceries and told her to go on about her business, go feed her family. You know, people like that, I can understand. You know, you got your kids, you're trying to feed them, you know, you're trying to feed yourself. I can see that. You know, there's an example to the rule of everything. But when you're just out here breaking into trucks, breaking into people's homes, you know, destroying private property, to me, you're low, man. You're a piece of doo-doo. Sorry, you shouldn't be doing it, man. If you can't get off your butt and earn it, you don't need it. I feel that same way. You know my addiction. I have addiction with cars. I buy them. I'll go broke every chance I get $1 in my name I spend on a car. But hey, if I can't afford it, I don't deserve it. That's just the way it is. But I really hope the rest of the year goes by good, man. I really do. I am so sick and tired of hearing about how tow truck drivers out here are getting dogged out, mistreated, and hurt and killed. My prayers are off to you, to the families that's already lost their loved ones. No, it weighs heavy on my heart to know that you lost them. And that one picture I just showed you, that guy was like 23 years old. You know, he's just starting his life. And he chose a very dangerous profession to do for a job, you know, but he was doing it. And from the comments I read on it, everybody knew him, loved him, said he was a good guy. My heart's off to his family. Do something, y'all. Make some help us. You know, we're people too, you know. Call your people in charge of your state, you know. Call your governor, call your mayor. Do something. Get something going to help us out. You know, tow truck drivers are like cops. We really are. People always don't want nothing to do with us until your car's broke down outside the highway and then you're calling wanting our help. And we hurry up and show up to help you. Now we need your help. We need the senators and stuff, you know, to preach and want everybody to re-elect them. We need your freaking help, you know. We're Americans. We're citizens too out here. Do something for us. Do something good.
Call number 180,982 has been assigned to you.
Try to do something good in your life. All right, guys. Thank you.